Jace Amaro, Texas Tech University. It's a great honor to win, such a prestigious award, and it just goes to show, how hard work pays off, and I'm very, proud of what I did at Texas Tech, and special graduation to, Coach Kingsbury. He did a great job of really, getting me in the playbook and improving me every single week, and really just making me a better football player overall, and big props to him and my position coach, and they did a great job, and without them I don't know where I would have been, and my teammates, and my quarterback. So I just wanted to go in and play the best I could, and it's a great honor to be named the best tight end in the country, after all the things I've been through, and it means the world to me, and I'm really proud to be a representative of this trophy, and it's really something that I couldn't even imagine before the season, but I'm glad that all the things happen for a reason, and I'm really proud of all the things I did. So one that comes to my mind a lot is when we were playing West Virginia. I think we were down by 11 points right at the end of the third quarter, and it was 3rd down and 15, and we called a 4 vertical play, and my quarterback Davis Webb just threw it up for me, and I caught a 40-yard catch, and just a huge play that totally turned the momentum of the game, and we ended up winning the game, and by 10 points or something like that. And it just really was a point of my season where I really took that initiative of really just putting the team on my back, and then that's the game that I feel like I played my best game was against West Virginia, and really just being the best team leader I can be, and so I think that was probably the biggest highlight I had this season. It's a great honor, to be even mentioned with those guys. They're all great players, and really a great representative to just football in general, and it's really a ring of honor to be just a part of those guys, and I know some of those guys, and they work really hard, and they're some of my friends, and I know how hard they work and how competitive they are. So it's great just to be talked about among them, and I really feel very honored to be in that discussion. Growing up, I always thought I was going to be a basketball player. I played basketball my entire life, and that was my first love, and it really just wasn't until high school where I really picked up football and really thought that I could go somewhere with it, and that's where I really integrated it into my life, and pushed it with the skills and the talent that I had. So just growing up, I always thought I was going to be a basketball player, but it wasn't until late, my high school years, that I really thought that I could be a football player, and so I'm here now doing what I love to do. I have one pet. I like going to the movies. I think that just kind of general stuff. I really just concentrate mostly on just trying to get better. I love training. I love working out. It's just a process that I'm in love with. Is trying to be the greatest athlete I can be, and I'm always thinking about things I can do to get better as a player, as a person, and other things like that. And I'm always just either running around in the basketball courts or on the treadmill doing something. But I always have to stay active, and I feel like that's always been a great trait of mine, and it has really pushed me to the part where I'm at now. So. Jace Amaro, National Tight End of the Year award, and I've always lived by this motto. The only limit is the limit you set yourself, and I feel like I have unlimited limits right now, and I know where I want to go in my life, and I know where I'm going to go. So that's just the motto I've always had in my mind since high school, and I feel like my limits are unreachable. So.